Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt like your legs were no longer as flexible as they used to be? Even though there was no injury and no obvious pain, you place your feet on the floor, but there's a slight hesitation in your steps. Not exactly weakness, but not the same agility either. As you reach out for a glass of water, your hand suddenly trembles lightly in a way that catches you off guard, and then a quiet question appears in your mind. What's happening to my body? You still eat properly, still try to stay active, still take care of your health as the doctor advised. And yet, something seems to be changing quietly beneath the surface. If you've ever felt this way, not necessarily ill, but as if your body is slowly slipping out of your control, then this video is made just for you. Because what you're experiencing is not merely a natural result of aging. According to the World Health Organization, the loss of muscle mass in older adults, known as sarcopenia, is now recognized as a real medical condition, not just a rule of aging. And here's the good news: you absolutely can recover. Today, we will explore a range of simple, easy-to-find foods that have the potential to reverse muscle loss in older adults. No need for the gym. No need for extreme diets, just a few adjustments on your daily plate. Please stay until the end of this video, because every small choice you make in your meals can build a body that is strong, flexible, and healthy throughout your golden years. 1. Meal plan. There is an interesting fact that many older adults are not aware of. The process of restoring muscle strength doesn't require major changes. It begins with small, consistent choices made each day. What you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even before bedtime, all of these play a part in determining whether your body is being nourished or slowly losing its vitality. A proper meal plan not only provides energy, but also helps your body repair and rebuild muscle in the most natural way. Let's begin with the morning, the time when your body has just gone through a long night without any intake of nutrients. This is a crucial moment to restart your metabolism and stimulate muscle recovery. A bowl of plain Greek yogurt, combined with a spoon of ground flax seeds and a few fresh or frozen blueberries, can make you feel light yet satisfied. This combination delivers protein, fiber, antioxidants, and beneficial bacteria for your digestive system. It is a breakfast that is not too heavy but still complete, helping you start the day without feeling tired or bloated. By lunchtime, your body needs a meal that can sustain energy until the evening. A bowl of whole grains with quinoa instead of white rice, served with a portion of grilled chicken or lentils and a side of green vegetables mixed with some walnuts, would be an excellent choice. This meal provides complete protein, healthy fats, iron, and magnesium, all essential elements for maintaining muscle strength and supporting healthy blood circulation. In the late afternoon, when your body is more prone to fatigue and mild hunger, you can choose a boiled egg along with a small handful of walnuts. This is a great way to keep your blood sugar stable and continue fueling your muscles between main meals. You don't need to eat a lot, just eat the right things. Dinner is the time for a gentle yet nutritious meal that helps your body recover after a long day. A serving of grilled salmon, paired with steamed vegetables and a bit of quinoa or brown rice, can give your body omega-3 vitamin D and high-quality protein. These nutrients help reduce inflammation, enhance muscle regeneration, and protect your joints and bones. And don't forget the moment before bedtime. At this time, the body enters a state of rest, but your muscle tissues are still being repaired. A small bowl of unsalted cottage cheese combined with some blueberries or flax seeds can provide slow-digesting protein and vitamin B12, helping your body repair and nourish your muscles throughout the night. A good meal plan doesn't have to be complicated, it just needs to be consistent. Every meal is a chance to strengthen yourself, not with medication, but with real food. And meaningful change does not come from one meal. It comes from the dozens or hundreds of correct choices you make every single day. Start today. Start with your next meal, because your body deserves to be cared for, down to the smallest detail. 2. Fatty fish. Once you've established a proper eating routine throughout the day, it's time to take a closer look at a group of foods that can be considered a true launch pad for muscle strength in older adults. These are fatty fish. This type of food is not only known for its benefits to heart health, but is also scientifically recognized as a powerful ally in rebuilding and maintaining muscle mass, especially after the age of 60. You may be surprised to learn that even when consuming enough protein, older adults often cannot effectively use all of it. The reason lies in the declining responsiveness of muscle cells to protein as we age. However, according to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, when protein is combined with an appropriate amount of omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, or tuna, the body's ability to synthesize muscle protein significantly improves. This means that your body not only receives nutrients, but also becomes more efficient in using them to rebuild muscle. Omega-3s, especially the two forms EPA and DHA, found abundantly in fatty fish, act as coordinators of cellular activity. They enhance muscle cells' responsiveness to protein and also reduce the silent inflammation that damages muscle tissues day by day. This type of inflammation doesn't cause noticeable redness or swelling, but slowly breaks down muscle structure, causing soreness and making your movements heavier. In older adults, this inflammation is often misunderstood as a natural part of aging. In reality, you can completely manage it through the right foods. Fatty fish are also rich in vitamin D, a nutrient essential for strong bones and proper muscle function. A lack of vitamin D not only increases the risk of osteoporosis, but also leads to weakened muscles and persistent aches, especially in the thighs and hips. Unfortunately, many older adults are deficient in vitamin D without even knowing it, simply because they have less sun exposure and do not eat enough vitamin D-rich foods. So how much fatty fish should you eat each week? The ideal answer is 2 to 3 meals, with each portion ranging from 100 to 150 grams. Opt for simple cooking methods like steaming, baking, or pan-searing with a bit of olive oil. Avoid deep frying or using too much salt, as those methods not only reduce the fish's natural anti-inflammatory benefits, but may also harm your health. You can pair fish with green vegetables, a portion of whole grains like quinoa, or a slice of lemon to enhance flavor while preserving full nutritional value. When you include fatty fish regularly in your diet, it's not just your muscles that benefit. Your bones, heart, and immune system also gain strength. One food, many benefits, and the best part is, you can begin to feel the difference in just a few weeks. Your body will feel lighter. You'll notice more stability in your steps and less fatigue after movement. No medicine can do that better than real food, when you eat correctly and consistently. 3. Lean protein. After establishing a balanced foundation with daily meals and adding fatty fish to enhance protein absorption, the next step is to reinforce one essential element, high-quality lean protein. This is the solid brick that helps rebuild muscle strength that has gradually declined over time, no matter how many superfoods or micronutrient supplements you consume. If your body lacks lean protein, it will still miss the main ingredient needed to regenerate muscle. Without this foundation, every other effort may collapse. Lean protein is like clean, sturdy bricks, easy to use and gentle on other tissues. Common and accessible sources include chicken breast, eggs, white fish, lentils, tofu, and lean cuts of meat. A small serving, about 100 grams of chicken breast or 2 boiled eggs, can provide 12 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, meeting most of the protein requirements for one adult meal. For older adults, the recommended daily intake from McMaster University suggests between 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, evenly distributed across all 3 meals to prevent muscle loss from eating too heavily only at dinner. There is a little-known fact: the older you get, the less efficiently your body absorbs protein compared to when you were younger. This condition, called anabolic resistance, means the amount of protein required to maintain muscle becomes higher with age. So if 1 egg made you feel strong before, now you may need 2 eggs or an extra serving of lean fish to achieve the same effect. This is not a sign of weakness. It's simply a natural law that you can adapt to once you understand it. Beyond its muscle-building role, lean protein also helps stabilize blood sugar, improve metabolism, and keep you feeling full longer, an extremely useful benefit if you're trying to maintain a healthy weight to reduce pressure on your knees and back. Additionally, protein supports bone density, a vital factor often overlooked in conversations about aging. To ensure effectiveness, you don't need to eat a large quantity at once. What matters is consistency. 1 egg at breakfast, a portion of tofu at lunch, and a bowl of lentil soup at dinner. These meals are not only tasty and easy to prepare, but also provide enough protein for your body to continue recovering. And if you're concerned about digestion, you're not alone. Many older adults struggle with digesting meat or feel bloated after meals. In this case, choose gentler cooking methods such as steaming, boiling, slow cooking, or making porridge, rather than stir-frying with too much oil. Remember, the miracle does not come from sudden changes, but from repeated, consistent meals done right over time. 4. Cottage cheese. If the daytime is the period for fueling energy and recovering from physical activity, then nighttime is when the body enters its deepest regeneration phase. During sleep, muscle cells are repaired, damaged tissues are restored, and hormones work to rebuild the body's structure. Yet there's one important detail that is often overlooked for many hours of sleep. The body receives no additional nutrition. Without enough building materials, muscles can begin to break down silently during this time. And this is exactly when cottage cheese proves its special value. Cottage cheese is one of the rare foods that contains a high amount of casein, a type of slow-digesting protein. While typical proteins are absorbed quickly and used within a few hours, casein is released slowly into the bloodstream over many hours, often throughout the entire night. This means that while you sleep, your body continues to receive a steady stream of amino acids to nourish and protect muscles from breakdown. If your muscles were a house, casein would be the quiet repair crew working through the night to keep that house from falling apart. Besides protein, cottage cheese also provides vitamin B12, a nutrient essential for healthy neuromuscular function. A deficiency in B12 can lead to numbness, loss of sensation, or even poor coordination between the brain and movement. These symptoms are common in older adults and are often misinterpreted as confusion or age-related weakness. In many cases, simply providing the body with enough B12 can noticeably improve balance, stability, and the ability to stand or walk confidently in the morning. Cottage cheese is easy to use, just 1 small bowl, about 100 grams. Taken at night before bedtime 2 to 4 times a week can deliver noticeable benefits within a few weeks. To boost its nutritional value, you can sprinkle some ground flax seeds on top, add a few blueberries, or crushed walnuts. Not only is this a healthy evening snack, but it's also a final gesture of care for your muscles at the end of the day. The best part is that this food doesn't cause bloating or indigestion as many people fear. In fact, cottage cheese has a light texture, is low in fat, easy to digest, and contains no sugar, making it very suitable for those with digestive issues or needing to manage blood sugar levels. Each night you care for your body with a bowl of cottage cheese. It's like sending a message that you respect your health. You don't need to do too much. You just need to eat the right thing at the right time. And then, each morning when you wake up, your legs will feel steadier, your spine more flexible, and your mind more refreshed, all thanks to the quiet recovery that took place during your sleep. Supported by your smart nutritional choices. 5. Quinoa. If cottage cheese is the ideal food to help your muscles recover during sleep, then quinoa is a wonderful option to start your day or power a nutritious lunch. Though quinoa may look small, like millet, it is one of the rare plant-based foods that provides all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks your body needs to create and maintain muscle. This means quinoa can effectively substitute for meat-based protein in many cases. Especially helpful for older adults who are reducing meat intake due to digestive issues or cholesterol concerns. 1 cup of cooked quinoa contains about 8 grams of high-quality protein, along with 5 grams of fiber that keeps your digestive system running smoothly and supports the absorption of other nutrients. But the value of quinoa doesn't stop there. It is also a rich source of magnesium, an essential mineral that helps muscles contract and relax properly, prevents nighttime cramps, and supports neuromuscular function. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night due to a painful muscle cramp, your body may be lacking magnesium, and quinoa is nature's simple solution. In addition, quinoa contains a significant amount of iron, the mineral responsible for transporting oxygen to muscle tissues. Without enough oxygen, your muscles tire quickly, and you may feel exhausted after just a short walk or climbing stairs. Many people mistakenly assume this is a sign of aging, when in fact, it may be due to chronic iron deficiency, a common issue in older adults caused by reduced iron absorption. You can use quinoa as a grain substitute for white rice or pasta in your main meals. It has a slightly nutty taste, a mild aroma, and blends well with many dishes like salads, soups, porridge, or cooked with vegetables. A simple and tasty way to enjoy quinoa is to cook it in chicken broth. Add some green vegetables, a few slices of shredded chicken breast, and a sprinkle of walnuts on top. This dish is not only visually appealing but also a perfect combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fats, providing lasting energy throughout the afternoon. There's no need to search far for exotic foods. Quinoa is living proof that natural, simple, and familiar choices can bring the most effective results for recovery. Every tiny quinoa grain acts as a silent brick that helps rebuild your flexibility, endurance, and confidence in each step you take. 6. Walnuts. If quinoa helps rebuild the foundation of your muscles, then walnuts are like quiet workers inside your body, gently repairing damage you may not even know exists. When we think about muscle loss in old age, we often blame lack of physical activity or insufficient protein. But there's another hidden factor that contributes significantly: chronic inflammation. Not the kind that causes visible redness or swelling, but the low-level persistent type that slowly breaks down muscle tissue over time. It makes you feel weaker and slower day by day, even if you don't know exactly why. And this is where walnuts show their remarkable power. Walnuts are one of the richest plant sources of omega-3, particularly the form known as ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a natural anti-inflammatory fat that has been supported by numerous studies. According to a report from Tufts University, consuming a small handful of walnuts daily can lower inflammatory markers in the blood, especially in older adults. This means less soreness, faster recovery after activity, and reduced muscle wear and tear with each passing day. But walnuts offer more than just omega-3. They also contain a generous amount of vitamin E and polyphenols, two powerful antioxidants that protect muscle cells from damage caused by free radicals. Muscles, like any part of the body, are affected by stress, both physical and emotional. Prolonged anxiety, lack of sleep, or mental strain can raise cortisol levels, a stress hormone that, if elevated too long, may break down muscle. Walnuts have been shown to help regulate cortisol, support emotional balance, and promote calmness, all of which are essential for healing and recovery. Just one small handful, about 28 grams per day, roughly 7 to 9 walnut halves, is enough for your body to receive these benefits. You can eat them on their own as a snack. Mix them into plain Greek yogurt, sprinkle them on a vegetable salad, or even stir them into warm porridge in the morning. Their rich, slightly nutty flavor and natural crunch make them enjoyable and easy to incorporate into your daily meals without needing any fancy preparation. The best part is, you don't need to eat a lot. A small habit repeated each day can lead to a big difference. Each walnut acts like a tiny shield, protecting your body from silent threats. And when combined with other foods like quinoa, fatty fish, cottage cheese, or yogurt, you begin to create a complete nutritional circle nourishing your muscles, supporting your nervous system, and reducing the risk of decline as you age. 7. Blueberries. After nourishing your muscles with protein and calming hidden inflammation with the healthy fats from walnuts, it is time to add a final layer of protection against unseen damage, the silent harm caused by free radicals. These tiny molecules are created every day when you breathe, eat, move, or even just worry. They quietly circulate through your bloodstream, looking for healthy cells to attack, including muscle cells. This is why you may feel tired after simple tasks like a short walk, or experience dull muscle aches without any injury or intense movement. It's not because you are weak, it's because your body is under oxidative stress. And in nature, there is a small fruit that can help fight this problem effectively: blueberries. Blueberries are one of the most antioxidant-rich fruits, especially high in anthocyanins, the compounds that give them their deep blue-purple color and serve as powerful fighters against oxidative stress. Studies from Harvard University have shown that anthocyanins not only slow the aging process, but also support muscle recovery after movement. This is especially important for older adults, because even minor activities like walking fast or climbing stairs can cause micro damage to muscles. If these small injuries are not properly healed, muscle strength will gradually decline. Beyond anthocyanins, blueberries are also a good source of vitamin C, an essential nutrient for collagen production. Collagen isn't just important for skin, it also helps tendons, ligaments, and connective tissues in your muscles work smoothly. When collagen levels drop, joints become stiff, movement loses flexibility, and balance weakens over time. So adding collagen-supporting foods like blueberries is a simple yet effective way to keep your body agile and easy to move. It doesn't stop there. Blueberries also contain potassium, a mineral that helps maintain fluid balance and regulates muscle contraction. A potassium deficiency can cause cramps, fatigue, and a feeling of weakness during activity. These symptoms are common in older adults and often mistaken for just getting old, when they may actually result from a simple lack of minerals. Using blueberries in your meals couldn't be easier. You can eat them fresh or frozen, mix them into yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or stir them into your morning oatmeal. A typical serving is about 1 small cup, which equals 100 to 20 grams per day. Whether fresh or frozen, blueberries retain their full nutritional value as long as there's no added sugar or artificial ingredients. Each blueberry may be small, but hundreds of them daily can form a strong shield to protect you from unexplained fatigue. This is nature's gift, offering lighter steps, more flexible movements, and a sense of well-being that touches both the body and the mind. Every time you choose blueberries over a sugary dessert, you're telling your body that you value it, and your body will respond with the resilience you thought you had lost. 8 flax seeds. Once you've provided your body with the nutrients to build muscle, reduce inflammation, and protect against oxidation, the next step is to ensure that all of those nutrients are actually being absorbed. Sometimes, you eat all the right things in the right amounts, yet the results are disappointing. Your body still feels tired, weak, or prone to cramping, and you see no real improvement. The issue may not be that you're eating incorrectly, but that your digestive system is no longer working as efficiently as it used to. This is a common problem among older adults. As we age, digestion slows down, the intestinal lining becomes less responsive, and the ability to absorb nutrients significantly decreases. One of the best natural allies to help address this issue comes from a tiny seed that often seems like a decorative topping: flax seeds. Flax seeds are not only an excellent source of dietary fiber, but they also contain plant-based omega-3 anti-inflammatory properties, and a rare compound called lignans. Lignans are powerful antioxidants that help protect muscle cells from aging while supporting hormone balance, improving heart health, and boosting metabolism. When your body is protected from the inside, your muscles have the right environment to recover, grow, and maintain the strength needed for everyday activities. Moreover, flaxseed fiber comes in both soluble and insoluble forms. Soluble fiber helps control blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Insoluble fiber promotes bowel movements, making digestion smoother and more comfortable. And most importantly, it helps the body absorb vitamins and minerals more efficiently. This means that when you eat protein-rich foods like eggs, fish, lean meats, or cottage cheese, your body can actually use those nutrients instead of losing them due to poor digestion. However, there is one important note: whole flax seeds often pass through the digestive tract without being fully absorbed, so the best way to consume them is ground. You can prepare a small jar of pre-ground flax seeds, store it in the refrigerator, and use it gradually over a few days. Just 1 to 2 teaspoons of ground flaxseed per day is enough to support digestion and contribute to muscle rebuilding. You can mix ground flax seeds into yogurt, sprinkle them over porridge, add them to baked goods, or blend them into smoothies. With their mild flavor and fine texture, flax seeds easily blend into many dishes without altering the taste, but they quietly make a powerful difference in your health. One elderly woman once shared that after adding flax seeds to her daily routine, she no longer felt bloated, her digestion became more regular, and most importantly, she didn't feel sluggish after meals anymore. Her body felt lighter and more flexible, even though her diet hadn't changed much except for the addition of this one small spoonful. That is the quiet magic of flax seeds. They're not loud, not expensive, and not exotic, just a simple daily choice. But when practiced consistently, they can open the door to meaningful change, a healthier digestive system, more efficient nutrient absorption, and steadier steps, all starting with something as small as a single seed. 9. Greek yogurt. When talking about foods that help restore and maintain muscle strength in older adults, there is one familiar name that is often underestimated: Greek yogurt. You may have eaten yogurt as a light dessert before, but few people realize that this special version is actually one of the most powerful foods to support muscle health, digestion, and overall wellness when used correctly and regularly. The unique quality of Greek yogurt lies in its processing. It is strained to remove much of the water and lactose sugar, making it thicker, higher in protein, and lower in sugar than regular yogurt. A small cup of plain Greek yogurt, about 150 grams, contains nearly 20 grams of protein, mostly casein, the same slow-digesting protein found in cottage cheese. This protein provides a steady release of amino acids for several hours, which is essential for older adults, whose bodies need a continuous supply of energy to avoid muscle breakdown between meals. But Greek yogurt doesn't stop at protein. It also contains beneficial probiotics, live bacteria that improve digestion, increase nutrient absorption, and reduce gut inflammation. Gut health directly affects muscle health. A healthy digestive system helps you better utilize the protein, vitamins, and minerals from other meals throughout the day. In other words, if you're already eating the right foods, Greek yogurt helps ensure your body gets every possible benefit from them. Additionally, Greek yogurt is a great source of calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D nutrients essential for strong bones and effective muscle function. Older adults often lack calcium due to poor absorption and incomplete diets, leading to osteoporosis, joint pain, and a higher risk of falling. Adding these nutrients through natural foods like Greek yogurt not only strengthens bones and supports muscles, but also avoids the side effects associated with synthetic supplements. Greek yogurt is also very versatile. You can enjoy it on its own as an afternoon snack. Combine it with blueberries. Sprinkle in ground flax seeds or walnuts to enhance the nutritional value. If you prefer savory foods, you can use Greek yogurt as a dipping sauce for steamed vegetables or spread it lightly on whole grain bread as a substitute for butter. Its creamy texture and mild, tangy flavor make it easy to enjoy and pair with many different meals. Just one serving per day can make Greek yogurt an important link in your muscle recovery chain. It doesn't just help with nutrient absorption, but also helps keep your stomach light, reduce bloating, and provide lasting satiety, a true benefit at an age when the digestive system becomes more sensitive than ever. Most importantly, it gives you peace of mind that your body is being nourished from the inside out with simple choices that offer lasting results. Now that you've joined me on this journey through 9 foods that naturally help restore and nourish muscle, perhaps you've come to realize that strength is not something permanently lost. It may simply be asleep within your body, waiting to be awakened with the right and gentle care. No need for fancy gyms, no need for strict diets, just a daily commitment to placing smart, loving choices on your plate, and your body will respond with steady steps, flexible movements, and the joy of feeling healthy again. Do you still remember that morning when you woke up and felt like your legs had lost their connection, or that unexpected tremble in your hand as you reached for a glass of water? Those weren't declarations of weakness. They were gentle messages from your body, asking for a little care in the right way. And the most wonderful part, you still have time. You still have the ability. You still have the right to take action. Because according to studies from top experts, including researchers at McMaster University and the World Health Organization, muscle is one of the most resilient tissues in the human body, even at age 60, 70, or 80. So start with the smallest step. A handful of blueberries instead of a sugary dessert, a bowl of Greek yogurt instead of a heavy, Sweet snack, a serving of steamed salmon instead of deep-fried meat. These changes may seem simple, but when repeated daily, they can create powerful transformations not just in your physical health, but in your confidence and joy for life. And if you found today's message helpful, don't hesitate to click like and subscribe to the channel. What you're doing for yourself is not small. It is the foundation for living strong, living actively, and living freely in your own body. I hope to walk alongside you on that journey. Which of these foods are you currently using in your daily routine? Or do you have a personal favorite that helps you feel stronger every day? Leave a comment below and share your story with me. I would love to hear your journey, because each one is a precious source of inspiration that helps us all move forward stronger, steadier, and never alone. Wishing you lasting health, lightness in every step, and a new chance each day to become healthier than the version of yourself from yesterday. I'll see you again in the next video.